To get a head start in NBA 2K22, visit HiPatrickStar on Twitter for 100% safe and reliable grinding services like batch grinding and my team level grinding. So just contact them using the link in the description. Hello everyone, I recently downloaded NBA 2K22 on my PC, and here is the first impression of its exhibition game mode. So I've set the quarter length to 1 minute, I've set the game difficulty to Hall of Fame, and this game will be an exhibition game between Brooklyn Nets and Los Angeles Lakers, and I'll let the CPU play this game. So in the choose sides options, I have selected Los Angeles Lakers right now, but as soon as the game will start, I will set it to CPU and I'll let CPU play this game just to show you the first impressions of exhibition game mode on NBA 2K22. So I hope you like it.
Oh my. Did I just see that? Yeah, bro.
Surveying the landscape outside the arena, it's another beautiful sunny day in Los Angeles. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. This is Brian Anderson alongside Doris Burke and Grant Hill. We'll check in with Allie LaForce in a moment. But first, our special guest this evening, former Female Athlete of the Year, Candace Parker. Hey, Candace.
Hey, thanks, BA. I'm a big fan of your show.
Great to have you with us. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Milwaukee Bucks. And the starting lineup for the Nets: Harrison Durant in as the forwards, James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers, the big three for this team all out there: Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Marc Gasol is out there with Malik Monk. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Harden with it. Pass to Griffin. Here's Harden. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Monk. Here's Griffin. And the layup is good. Off the glass.
And just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset, keeping his balance even when the D is present.
Here's Gasol. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Bazemore comes in for Monk.
Substitution for your Lakers: Carmelo Anthony. Kent Bazemore.
23 seconds left now in the first quarter. Back to Bazemore. Three-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis hits.
Very few can do it like AD, using his physical gifts to grab second chance points.
And here's Durant. He gets it in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Nets, up 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Well, Candace, so happy you could be with us tonight. Thanks as always for your insights.
Thanks so much, Brian. This is great. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Oh, tremendous insight from Candace as always.
Well, we're talking about someone who, as a player and a broadcaster at the same time, has unique perspective and understanding for the game. She is one of the great players in the WNBA and now becoming one of the great broadcasters.
We've got Rajon Rondo, LeBron James out there with Anthony. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by James. And slammed, dunked by James.
Oh, the athleticism and the speed of James in the open floor never ceases to impress. He is just a beast at finishing these fast break opportunities.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Nets out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
It's time to wake up. They came out unfocused, unmotivated, unprepared, and it shows in the efficiency. It's terrible field goal percentage. They could be way ahead in this game if they were taking better shots.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. On the floor for the Nets, Durant and Griffin the combo out front. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. James against Harris. Lays it up and banks it in. James has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Now the percentages are so good in there for LeBron James. Understanding, strength, touch, it's all required inside.
Durant, the pass to Harden. It's good. Harden's got his first bucket in this one.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Pass to Davis. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Durant. James with the block.
Well, just impressive defense by LeBron James. Such a good feel on that end of the floor. Track that shot all the way.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Nets leading by just 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. To listen in to a recent huddle from Frank Vogel.
Play for each other, creators and receivers. Okay, share the ball, here we go.
Wanting everyone on the same page offensively. Frank Vogel saying to each man, do it for your teammates.
Yeah, I like that he's promoting the spirit, the camaraderie between the guys. When they're working together, they're a lot harder to stop.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Anthony Davis is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Marc Gasol. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Westbrook in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Nunn, the pass to Westbrook. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Paul Millsap.
We know that Russell Westbrook isn't afraid to mix it up inside. He knows how to get defenders to hit him on these opportunities.
Taking 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
James is checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for none. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant at the line for
2. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Typically for a basketball player, an Achilles injury indicates a decline in skill. For Kevin Durant, he's put it in the rear view and looks very much like Kevin Durant. Well, those are essential free throws to make it a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel told the team earlier. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
At the line for the Nets, James Harden. Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And let me throw out one of my favorite James Harden notes. He's the only player in history to score 30 points in a game against all other 29 teams in the league in a single season.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. They're down by 5. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth. Harden against Westbrook. The Lakers with another miss. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for the Nets, James Harden. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by
Nets
James.
ball. Now into the lineup for the Nets,
Now Carter. This one belongs to Brooklyn. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
In NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.